my god, it used Confuse Ray, and then it used...
Then it used what?
Hypnosis.
Oh, fun. That trainer just had a Vespiquen.
Yep.
Well, you know. Ah!
Oh
I can't jump
God,
past you.
Please, Crobat. Please stop. I'm just gonna Volt Switch out at this point. It's just using Roost.
Oh no.
There's a reason why defensive Crobat is rude. And then Scizor happens. I see that you didn't even Mega Evolve.
I didn't bother. I was like, if the Crobat's all he has, kill it. Bright Powder, huh?
Right? Weird. Where did you go? Oh, there you are.
I fell.
Ah! You almost pushed me off. And then your Rotom got there.
Nice Skarmory. Get Hex.
Let me lead next time. I've already beaten that trainer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh wait, your Pokemon's not there anymore. Wait, what? I made this jump the first time. Why can't I make it now?
I jumped off. Oh, it used Sleep Powder. You can't do anything to the Rotom. Why you?
I would love to be able to walk past you.
So sorry.
Okay, I did it. Wait, I already fought that one? Huh. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Braviary. Why does Braviary have Thrash? What's the point? Does it have Sheer Force? That would actually be really good. Never mind. I take back what I said. Braviary with Thrash, if it has Sheer Force, is actually pretty good.
Wouldn't you want it to know Brave Bird, though?
Brave Bird is also good, but it and why not have a normal and a flying move?
That's fair.
Also, it was up against my Zeraora, so you know.
Hi, Zeraora. Hey, there's a Drillbur over there.
It sure is. It's trying to use Guillotine. It's gonna get me.
Don't let it get you.
Oh, it missed. We got this. We got this. Everything's fine. Okay. Now this jump's annoying.
It's a Braviary you meant.
Oh! The Braviary pushed me off. Ah! I hate everything. I can't just climb up this gym.
They all have roofs.
Can't just climb up this gym.
They all can roost.
I can't just climb up this gym. You're back here, so I'm gonna have a hard time passing you again.
I let you lead, and this is what happened. Flies back there.
It's raining. I didn't realize this.
It sure is raining.
That was all they had, a Braviary?
Yeah. The problem is that it took out like 75% of my Zeraora's health in one hit.
Gotcha.
So I had to go back and heal.
Right away. Oh, this is that jump. That jump's bad.
I again made it on my first try, and now I can't make it again. This gym was not designed for two people going through it at the same time.
Well, it's not. It's barely designed for one.
It is indeed barely designed for one.
There's 2 jumps in particular that are bad. Hey, Ryko.
Yeah. You know, if we have one of those, I forgot.
Who knows?
Oh, alright.
Jumpluff, use Leech Seed?
Right? It's
Plasma
actually
Fist.
it's actually a mild problem. So I'm just gonna do
Yeah.
this.
That worked.
And then I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this.
Why does it keep using Fireball?
It's trying its best. Oh, you heal? I'm
Oh.
gonna heal.
Roost.
But you know what the problem with that is?
The
You're still
toxin just
toxic.
gets worse over time. This is
Just gonna spam
ridiculous.
Stealth Rock.
Does it double up?
No.
Or no? You just that's all you're doing.
I'm just preserving power points. I can't.
Yeah.
Toxic's just gonna take it out.
Eventually. What? 7 more turns? Oh, I guess less because it's not going to recover its full. $96. Jeez.
Yeah, that calm mind sure is gonna help you. Oh yeah? You're gonna rest off that toxic, huh?
Oh, God.
No, it's fine. Oh yeah? Yeah? You're gonna calm mind? Sure is gonna help. Oh, Pidgeot's gonna roost?
Instantly?
Instantly roost? Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Can Umbreon learn Hex?
Hex? No.
That's a shame.
It doesn't need to.
It doesn't need to, but it'd be
the-
funny if it...
The set's already perfect.
Hey, look, a Farfetch'd.
Hey, look, a Farfetch'd. Oh, you know what? This Jumpluff.
You get another EXP.
This Jumpluff, though. Alright, Jumpluff, you win this time.
Did it, though?
You win this time, Jumpluff.
Oh my God.
What?
Acrobatics.
Yeah? Whoa, what happened?
Quick attack.
Sure. Goodbye, Farfetch'd. I'm sending out a fighting type against this flying gym.
It's true. Oh.
Oh, it got me.
Oh my goodness.
It sure got me.
Also mine.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't crash.
HMO5 defog. Yeah, we don't need
We
that
already
either.
have that.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna leave and then he challenged. Oh, the Pidgeot has Heat Wave. See.
I'll just stand here in the pure darkness.
Oh, are you in super space?
He's
I
in
don't-
the void.
No, I'm just in a really intense shadow.
Lighting glitches.
See if you can spot me when you're done with that gym that we don't need to do because we already have the badge.
They challenged me. You're gonna do it.
I see Scizor.
Yeah, you do. Do you see him using knockoff?
I don't see him attacking. He's bouncing, you know. Oh, I see him gone. Did you win?
Yeah, that is why you don't encore us.
You should come over here because you can just fly off of that.
Correct. This power.
Do you see this darkness? And how intense it is?
I actually don't.
Oh, okay. It's just me then.
Yeah. Hey, look at this,
Anyway,
Ginny.
the final gym before we head back temporarily. is to the east, southeast, a little bit. This way.
Okay.
Well,
Quick question for chat and or stream. Well, chat and or YouTube comments. What game are you currently playing
Anyway.
and or nearly have finished
anyway,
in this time
away.
that we are all stuck at home?
We sure are.
What have you been playing?
I have not been playing too much. Mostly the new Doom.
I've heard mixed things about that. How
It's
you
Doom.
enjoying
I've heard that it's Doom, which means that people who liked the 2016 Doom for what it was,
I have actually heard
And-
kind of the
and didn't play the original Dooms, may not enjoy it as much. Because it tries to be classic Doom, is what I've seen.
A bit. There's lots of ammo management, lots of you actually have to kind of plan ahead.
Yeah,
That's the thing I've heard is that the ammo
You cut off after the ammo.
I've heard that the ammo management kind of messes with pacing, just
To
because
some
you have to
degree.
constantly use the chainsaw.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's... Don't know what to tell you about that.
I think it's less about like the need to acquire more ammo as there is a cap of ammo. So I think if they just expanded the pool of ammo
That's
that you're allowed to have at one time, then
that's essentially what I've heard. It's an issue with the fact that your total ammo you can hold is too low.
yeah.
Hmm.
Like
Hey, we don't have this one.
for the
Oh,
shotgun,
we don't. That's why I...
it's not even like the double barrel shotgun, it's just the regular shotgun. You're only allowed to hold 16 shells.
That's ridiculous. Holy
That-
shit.
That's not enough if you're playing Doom.
It was like 80 in 2016. I think in
Yeah.
classic Doom it was at least not. What am I thinking? Doom 64? Maybe.
I mean, realistically, you should only like I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, and I'm only using one shell per kill because I use the one shell, and that either knocks them into glory kill or I hit them in the head and they're dead.
Yeah, but
And so I
even
just
that.
chain glory kill the entire time, which is what you're supposed to be doing.
Like, that just sounds kind of silly.
It is a bit absurd how low the ammo count is.
Hoopa.
But yeah, if there's any gripe I had against the game, that would be it. I want higher base ammo pools so that I don't actually have to like force to use the chainsaw constantly, because I like to use it sometimes on the bigger enemies, but you can't do it unless you have enough fuel,
Yeah.
which you don't
and-
have if you
because you
constantly
have to
force
constantly.
the chainsaw the minis. But other than that, it's fun. I haven't gotten too far in it. Apparently, everyone hates like a certain demon that's apparently just an ass to fight.
There's a certain thing that can spawn. Not a certain boss.
It's not a boss, no. It's the
Because I've
it's
heard.
one of the I think it's like a sword wielding demon. Essentially, it just has very little openings, and even if you're constantly strafing, you'll almost essentially always get hit by its move because it's just so fast.
Because that's the issue I've heard is that the
Is that the
bosses don't function very well. Because you have to constantly. Yeah, they have to provide small enemies for you to kill.
yeah, they have to provide small enemies, otherwise you literally just don't have enough ammo.
Yeah, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, it is.
But
Again, they could easily fix that by adding it as like an upgrade. Like, hey, you've gotten 5 weapon points. You can, have actual ammo counts for your weapons, or they could just change that because it was a poor design choice.
yeah. So this guy's got a bunch of stuff. I just bought Neo 2 the other day. Probably gonna boot it next week.
It's on PS4.
Yeah.
I'm really upset that Sony's like, our games are releasing on PlayStation first and then PC in like a decade later.
Yeah, I wish the time frame wasn't. Ultimately, I can't complain too much.
Yeah,
The raw fact of the delay.
I just kind of wish that like it'd only be like a couple months, since porting a game shouldn't be that
Yeah.
hard.
Oh, ultimately, it isn't, right? They are definitely doing a thing to preserve sales on a PS4.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact a lot of the games people want are not Sony published. So they don't
Yeah.
actually own the rights. So they need the games to sell the console,
Yeah.
where they can control, like, hey, 2-year exclusivity, but it would be a bad idea for them to Microsoft A or a lot of those developers, or B, they're selling computers off of it. So
I mean, I get the business perspective. It just sucks as a consumer.
it does. I agree.
So I just want to play.
I'm
Persona.
excited that Horizon is getting.
Yeah, that's exciting. And apparently, a lot of people were upset for some reason that it was coming out for PC, and I'm just like, why?
That's because what we're talking about is the opposite. Is you're removing my point of having bought before because it's no longer exclusive. And
It feels like people that think that way have a bit of their identity tied up in owning a PS4.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
whoops.
And hey, it's a good console, but
It is.
get over it.
Yeah.